How y'all doing? Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I missed Monday. I had my hands full. By the time I got done doing what I was doing, it was too late to try to get a video recorded and uploaded, which takes several hours, and it would have been really late. And so I wrote a little thing last night. I hope you got to read it. It kind of expressed my views on what's going on right now. And there's a lot going on. Before we get started, how about a repeal and replace, huh? How about get rid of Donnie and Mike Pence and old Turtle and what's his name? Old Herman Munster kid. What's his name? Paul Ryan. I'm sorry, forgot his name for a minute. I wish I could do that all the time, but I can't because he's an asshole, just like the other ones are. So we need to repeal and replace him. And I want to thank you. Natalie Mays sent this shirt a long time ago. She's from Norman Beach, Florida. And it still holds true today. The GOP has dropped their health care bill because they can't get enough votes for it. Why? Because it sucks. Because the CBO score, it sucks. Just like everything else the Republicans have brought up on to try to kill Obamacare. It sucked, and nobody wanted to vote for it except the die-hard Republicans that would throw anybody, including Grandma, under the bus. And that was the other, 47, 48 of them, whatever it was, that would have voted on it. Need to remember who those people are. Anyway, Donnie's busy. Donnie's been busy. Doing what? Tearing the country apart. It's his favorite hobby. He likes to tear and spit on everybody. He kicks everybody in the shin, spits on everybody. Does everything he can to disturb this nation. That's what his job is, to spread hate and discontent. That's Donnie's job description. What do you do, Donnie? I spread hate and discontent, because that's what Donnie the Dick does. And he's really put his foot in his ass now with this NFL thing, what he thinks is supposed to be patriotic, that we're all supposed to abide by what Donnie says when Donnie is nothing but a coward. When Donnie was called upon to do the right thing for this country, Donnie had a boo-boo on his foot and he couldn't go. But he could still play tennis out there on the school team. Yeah, jump over the net and all that shit, no problem. Put on a pair of combat boots. Oh no, Donnie would whine like a little bitch. And that's what he is. He's a coward then, he's a coward now. He thinks everybody should live by his rule. Kiss off, Donnie. There's a whole lot of people, a whole lot of veterans that think you don't know what the hell you're talking about. We made it very plain, and so have a lot of other people on social media. Made it very plain that veterans feel that they fought for the right for Kaepernick to take a knee if he wants to. If he wants to protest the way blacks are being treated in this country by police, he has a right to. And in his mind, he has a social obligation to do so. But Donnie doesn't think so. Donnie retweeted out a photograph with Pat Tillman. Pat Tillman was a big NFL star. Quit the NFL to go in the Army to fight in Afghanistan. Now, sadly to say, Pat Tillman died from friendly fire. Things happen out there, and that's bad. But Pat Tillman, the reasons he went were honorable, and the service he gave to our country was the ultimate service. But Marie Tillman, she didn't much like Donnie Boy taking her husband's name and spreading it out amongst his political shit. So she said, now Donnie, when he tweeted out that Pat Tillman, he hashtag stand for our anthem and hashtag boycott the NFL. Kiss off, Donnie. How about we boycott your ass, and that's coming. Marie Tillman said the very action of self-expression and the freedom to speak speak from one's heart, no matter their views, is what Pat and so many others have given their lives for. My father served in World War II in Korea. My brother in the jungles of Vietnam in '69. I was in Southeast Asia in 71 to 72. We all understand why we fight for our country. Is to enjoy the freedoms that our Constitution gives us. And one of those freedoms, the first one, The first article is your right of freedom of speech and to peacefully protest your government, which is exactly what Kaepernick was doing. Donnie doesn't think that he has that right. He thinks he ought to be fired. That's old Donnie's favorite word. He ain't fired nobody. He's a little wuss. All that, you're fired. That's just for the cameras, people. He never fired anybody on The Apprentice that the producers didn't tell him, this is who we're going to fire. You're going to say it. And that's all Donnie does. He's just a mannequin. He reads from pieces of paper. Anyway, that's Dale Hansen. I'm mighty proud of my Cowboys, mind you. They took a knee last night before the anthem to stand in solidarity with Kaepernick. And then they stood for the anthem and locked arms, and Donnie thinks that's good. Donnie thinks they're locking arms for Donnie. No, Donnie, the athletes out there locking arms and the owners locking arms, Donnie, that's a protest against your stupid ass. That's a protest saying that they stand with the players. They stand with Kaepernick to be able to voice his opinion without being threatened by a cottonmouth up in the White House. And that's all he is. He's a snake. He's a disgusting snake. Dale Hansen, he's the voice of the Dallas Cowboys. He said it very well last night. He said on his radio show that the African American athletes that are taking a knee to protest what they perceive to be an injustice is respecting the best thing about America. And it is a dog whistle to the racist among us to think otherwise. So yeah, if you think that Kaepernick should be fired, well, you're just a racist. That's all you are. You go along with everything that orange anus up in the White House says because you hated the black man. That black man took a knee to protest something. I didn't hear anybody of down there, all those redneck, stupid, idiot cockroaches waving the rebel flag who they think they're so proud of. That's the most disgusting disgrace to the American flag you ever saw, was that rebel flag, that Nazi flag. Donald Trump didn't have any problem with that shit, but he's got a problem with a black man taking the knee. That's all you need to know about Donald Trump. He's a racist. He's been showing that ever since he came into the scene. Mexicans, we got to build a wall. They're all rapists and thieves. Yeah. Muslims, they're all going to kill you. No, you got to worry about people around here in America taking up their guns and shooting all their churches up and shit like that. Preach that crap somewhere else, Donnie. You're not getting a ear here. What else is going on? Well, 21 tweets in 4 days about the NFL, and they finally called his ass out about why he ain't said nothing with Puerto Rico. Why hadn't Donnie said anything about Puerto Rico? He's on his ass about the NFL, thinks he's got to throw his 2 cents in for that. He says, I have plenty of time on my hands. All I do is work. No, Donnie, you're a lying dick. We know you get up every morning, dig in your ass, watch Fox and Friends to get a turd or two, and then you get on your little Twitter feed and all that shit. All that time, Donnie, sitting around watching TV with Fox and Friends could be done, well, spent better working on the problems of this nation to unify us. But hell no, Donnie wants to take that time to throw shit at the American people, to dig in his ass to get another turd and smear it on that Twitter phone and send it out to the world so we can all argue about it and discuss what a disgusting turd of a man, the son of a bitch that sits in our house, that disgusting lying, tax evading cheat of a man, that pussy grabbing, that disgusting, oh, veterans aren't heroes, POWs aren't heroes. Remember that shit from that disgusting man that has done nothing but divide this nation since he's got here? Yeah, that guy. Senator Bob Corker, a Republican of Tennessee, Big Bob, he's big mouth down there. He's on the Intelligence Committee and all that shit. Yeah, he's not running for re-election in 2018. He doesn't want to play the game anymore. He wants out. Bob Corker is not seeking re-election in 2018. There's another seat, people, that we can get. Don't count it as ours. Just because that asshole's getting out, there's another asshole wanting to take his place, and we have to defeat those assholes to keep that shit from happening again. And NASCAR, I got NASCAR written up there. NASCAR's threatening to get in there. We'll throw you, take a knee, or you're fired. I was glad to see Dale Jr. had the balls to stand up to the racist bullshit that NASCAR put out, because NASCAR doesn't have a problem with all those fat beer drinking, belly aching with the big rebel t-shirt on and the rebel hat on and all that crap, that disgusting shit of disrespect to our country and our flag. NASCAR doesn't have a problem with that. Sure, put it on your truck, come on in the infield, wave your flag up here, it's okay. Yeah, black man take a knee? No, they get all cranked up shit. A bunch of racists. It's a dog whistle to the racist among us, just like Dale Hansen said. And those that are screaming about it, there's your racist assholes. They're not interested in the injustice of black man after black man after black man being shot by cops because, oh, I felt fearful for my life. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he didn't have a gun? That kind of shit. Little kid in the park with a toy gun. Boom, 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 boom. I feared for my life. Bullshit. You're just so trigger hungry as some of them are. Yeah, no, don't take this as a John hates cops. Kiss my ass. My father was a cop. Good cops and bad cops. And until the good cops point out the damn bad ones and get them out, then America's going to have a problem. And that's why Kaepernick's taking a knee. So we discussed that. But Donnie doesn't want to discuss that. Donnie wants to discuss how disgusting it is for a black man to take a knee. Here's some words for you, Donald Trump. Kiss my ass, you son of a bitch. And that's what Donald is. Anyway, what else is going on? That's it. GOP drops the health care because they couldn't get enough votes. Ha! Shit. If you ain't got shit, you can't get shit passed. Anyway, that's about all I have. I write better than I talk because I have time to think. But this shit with Donnie in the NFL, it just pisses us off. There's bigger things to do in this life, better ways to spend your time without digging in your ass to grab a turd out, Donnie. So please keep your fingers out of your asshole. Stick them in your mouth, asshole. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bernaville, Blue Dot in Texas. Don, man, you were quick yesterday. I wrote my little thing in there, posted it. Next thing I know, Don had a meme up with me on there with words from my letter. So, Don, you're always on top of it, buddy. I really appreciate you. And it's coming. It's coming, Don. He's gonna resign because he's just nothing but a disgusting turd, and more people in this country are turning around to see that. I'm so disappointed with some of the people that I personally know. That have taken offense to Kaepernick taking a knee while they raise their little rebel flag around and have a little sticker on their truck and shit like that. Texas succeed, yeah. Those are the assholes who are fake patriots. They're fake Christians, they're fake patriots, they're all fake when it comes to Donald Trump. Anyway, that's what I got today. I hope I get it up in time for y'all to see it. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Bye now.